welcome back to IP Farms. Well, it's another day here. Pretty windy, so I'm gonna apologize for that ahead of time in the audio. We'll get what we can. Trying to get some couplings back on my bush hog hydraulic lines here. A big 14-foot gyro mower. Of course, nothing's sacred when you're in a hurry, so that's where the couplings came from for the plow when we figured out that's, you know, the quick connects were the problem. So I'm trying to get this back on. I had planned to be cutting hay this afternoon. It's Monday, May the 5th, but our humidity is really weird this week, and it's very, very overcast. And we had probably since last Thursday, I don't have my rain gauge up, don't quote me, but I think it's somewhere around 3 inches, 3.5 inches of rain. So it's very wet, and I'm worried because we got possibility of having more rain this weekend. So I'm not sure that I want to put hay on the ground and chance that. You know, I'm still learning what's right and what's wrong, but I don't have high quality stuff, so it's not going to hurt it to sit there. I was hoping to kind of catch it before the weeds really seeded out, but not too worried about that. So I'm going to get these hoses on here, hopefully get the 1086 around here. I am going to, if any of you've been with me a while, make sure that I loosen that clutch up and let it slip a time or two. Try to go down here and mow some fence lines. I don't think I can talk to you while we're in the 1086. We might figure out something. I got a couple things I wanted to divulge to you guys, but let me get this together and get the tractor around here and hooked up, and we'll see where we are from there. Stay tuned. Before we get the tractor out, I'll do a few things. Like I said, any of you been with me remember that, but I built this drive shaft here. They wanted an arm and a leg to do it. I sheared that one into, was it last year, beginning of last season, I think. And I paid to have that one built. Still got the original on that side. This one over here, they had already built one time, and I twisted it like a spaghetti noodle. The clutch stuck. I didn't loosen it up before we got started, so I'll throw a card up here for any of you guys that are new. Go back and watch that video. Well, I'm not sure how good that's going to show up on the camera, but I hope it doesn't. I was told that there's no hiding mistakes with a grain drill, and I see that. But we got oats coming up, guys. First time ever planting anything. It's awful looking, and it sure missed a bunch of places and drug seed. That ain't nobody's fault but my own, so I'm not worried about that. But we got them coming up. Different places anyway. It's not going to be a very good stand, but it's a learning experience. I like it. It's pretty cool. Like I said before, I know where I made my wrong turns. It was seat time. Learned a lot in this little section right here, so we'll continue to keep an eyeball and see how bad they do, or how good. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, we're about finished for today. I might bring you back tomorrow for a little bit of something. I didn't get any footage. Just cleaning up the fence lines area down here. Really, really rough. Bunch of stumps and stuff. I don't want to put my hay mower in that. I've got to get the offset down there and clean that up at some point. But anyway, it's drizzled off and on rain all afternoon, so I'm glad I made the decision not to cut today. So we'll give it another week or so, see what happens. Oh boy, now we've done it. Biggest tractor on the farm, stuck. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Problem is that it's sinking so much that the bush hog's dragging now. Nice. Oh, I was almost done for the day too. Oh no, let's make one round around the trees here. Oh boy. Well, it came out. Of course it did. Good Lord, I had just got all the mud off of this thing. Oh, the things I do sometimes. Yeah. See the water filling in the ruts. And those are at least 18 to 20 inches. Nice. Alright, we're back. Thursday, May the 4th, I believe it is. I think the last thing you've seen on the video so far is me digging 1086 out of the wetland down there. I don't know what I was thinking. Everything was going good. I turned around one time to look at the bush hog. I usually watch the front tires, you know, in wet, and they just sunk off. And you know, I was working with it, trying to get it out. The bush hog kept sinking down. I thought, well, this seems to have some kind of a bottom in it, so I'll just send it on through. Yeah, well, that didn't work out either. So anyway, we've got you a couple clips of that. Trying to get the stuff and straps off of my loader and duals here. I need to quit tying straps and knots is what I need to do. I need to get these tires off just so I can get them off the weight of the tongue. We're going to leave the loader on for right now, back this over there. I need the truck. We got to do a little bit more bush hogging, and we'll go out and look at the oats again, see if they've made any difference the last 3 or 4 days. And I think I'll wind the video up with some more major changes here at the farm, so stay tuned. I don't guess I'll ever learn. Stay out of the plowed ground, Nelson, until it dries up. I don't know. Everything's going fine, just like floating on air, and all of a sudden just boom. The whole bottom drops out from under it. Of course, the bush hog, the way it is, it just the front's digging in, so I can't go anywhere. I mean, you see that we're 12 inches deep. Oh my gosh, I'm such an idiot sometimes. All right guys, well, I got lucky. Dad just pulled up. He's been mowing his yard this afternoon. I didn't think he would be up here before I left, but somebody's looking after me. I'm glad they are. So I'm gonna get the loader cranked up here. We're gonna head down there. Probably gonna end up pulling it out backwards because the way the bush hog's down, it's just gonna continue to plow. So you might get to see some decent footage. I think the camera turned over on the loader the other day. I hate to bore you with 2 times of it, but why not? Just, I'm a genius. Maybe I'll tear the rear axle out of the bush hog and you'll be able to see that on camera. No, let's hope not. But anyway, that being said, we'll just hold off on that epic news and big changes coming to the farm. It's nothing bad. It's very good, very positive, but the mood kind of went south this afternoon, so I don't want to kind of rain on the parade on that. I want you guys to hopefully be excited with me, and I can explain it a little bit better. My mind's in a better place. So let's go down and see if we can snatch this tractor out, and we'll call this one good probably after that. Well, we were able to get it out for a second time. A little harder pull with the Allis than it was the first time I got it stuck. I really wanted to pull it out backwards. It would have been less drag on it, but I didn't want to take a chance on ripping my bush hog apart. It might have been good footage, but I've already had enough trouble with this thing over the years. But anyway, I grabbed another chain, had Dad in here going a little bit, got it pulled out on high ground. I think I'm gonna call it for today. Wasted most of the afternoon. Be back up here tomorrow working on it. I didn't mean to leave you guys hanging with the, you know, I'll divulge this later on the video about the big changes coming. Stay tuned though. I think you'll enjoy what I've got in mind and the reasoning behind it. I'm very excited, I really am. Especially for you guys that have been with me from the very beginning. It'll make a lot of sense to you, but I gotta go look at something tomorrow, so I may put you up in the truck and get a little bit of footage babbling about that while we're riding down the road. So stay tuned for that if you want to. Thank you everybody for being here, all the new subscribers, all you guys have been with me from the beginning. The support system is amazing. I really appreciate that. You know, day-to-day struggles. I ride that struggle bus all the time. They are real for sure, but I think we all do at some point in time, especially you guys that do this farming full-time. But that being said, we'll see what happens over the next couple days. Until then, thank you.